tropical North Queensland, or Cairns. Only has 2 seasons, wet and dry. So if you like endless sun and hanging out at the Great Barrier Reef and all those beautiful beaches, come up between June and October. And I know it might not look like it, but it really does rain here a lot. And hey, that's okay, I like the rain. It's a key ingredient to a stunning array of tropical fruit, beautiful tea plantations, luscious pastures, and very content cows. And hey, I might get me a croc. It's all on the menu. Tropical North Queensland. Yep, that's right, they don't call it FNQ anymore. Takes in everything north of Mission Beach. Our journey starts inland amongst the rainforests and waterfalls of the lush Atherton tablelands. This is some of Australia's richest agricultural land, including Pineapple Central at Mercurio, about an hour's drive from Cairns. Pinata Pineapples is one of the largest fresh suppliers in the country, farming 380 acres of golden delight. So the boss, Steve Skerr, is always looking for someone silly enough to take on the prickles and do some picking. He saw me coming. It's like a bread knife, razor sharp. So I need these things,
You need
chaps.
to do this, so yep.
So that way.
That way there.
Have you got another colour, or is this it?
No, one and only, mate. One and only. So I'd change colour with your sweat.
Now, I can't believe that they pick and package 30,000 pineapples in one day. Believe me when I tell you, those pineapple bushes are lethal. The crew's out in the field for 10 hours a day and there's no slacking off.
You need to hurry up because the boom's getting away.
What about that one?
So take that one, yes. You've got a left hand you can use as well.
Oh, okay, so you can pick 2 at a time.
Yes. Treat them gently. We actually place them on the boom. We don't throw them on the boom. So.
Right. The pineapples that are too ripe go into the juicing lane, and small ones, well, they're ignored.
Would you like me to give you a hand?
Yeah, you better show me how to do that.
Very simple, just a matter of just going like that.
Thanks very much. Yeah. Here's a show off. That's because he picks 10,000 a day. Big John, the tractor driver, has definitely got the best job, but I can't vouch for his dental plant.
Stop talking, Paul! Keep digging!
All right, come on, let's keep going. Let's pick some pineapples. If you're wondering why we pulled the tops off the pineapples, well, that's because these become the seeds for next year's crop. You just plant them in the earth, 18 months later, you're picking pineapples. The star of the show around here is the Mercurio Gold. Now, Steve's dad discovered it in Costa Rica and then grew it down under. Very exotic. Come on, cut it.
I love it.
Have some more, mate. You've earned it today after all your hard work.
I have a feeling I'm not getting paid. Our tropical tour continues from Mercurio to Malanda, about 60 kilometres south. Welcome to the Narada Tea Plantation. 800 acres of tea are grown here. That's 6 million kilos of fresh green leaf. That's 1.5 million kilos of black tea leaf. That's 750 million cups of tea a year. Now, I'm a dedicated double cafe latte kind of guy, but I do appreciate a cup of tea in the afternoon. In fact, I love it. Almost wore mud, but not on this show, buddy. The Narada factory works 24 hours a day, churning out quality tea, and inside the noise is incredibly loud. So, here's my silent movie of how tea is made. Try and keep up. Farm manager Tony Poyer is a tea connoisseur, and you have to use the suck and spit method if you're really serious. It's so loud. Every morning this tea tyrant monitors the newly processed batch for colour, consistency, character and strength. Made a bit of a mess. It's just like wine tasting, really. Although I do struggle with this, the spitting bit, it's kind of gross. I'm sorry, Mum, for slurping, but this is how you do it. When we come back, Kelpie classes down on the farm and a cockatoo critiques my cooking. Well, you're eating, so I'm happy. Wait till you get the bill. Milla. Now, I don't know if that's an Aboriginal word for waterfall, but it may well be because there's about 5 or 6 of them in around this region and they're spectacular. I mean, look at it. Believe me, folks, it rains a lot, which is a good thing because it provides wonderful lush pastures for some very happy cows, which I'm off to eat. Meat. We're on the move to the Acton Ridge farm state at Milla, about 100 kilometres from Cairns in the Atherton Tablelands, right in the middle of heifer heaven. Bruce and Elizabeth, and Charlie the cockatoo, retired here. Well, that was the plan. Now the tropical North Queenslanders rear over 4,000 calves a year and welcome hundreds of house guests. Veal.
Come and see what you're eating.
On the 200-acre spread, calves are fattened up for the southern veal market. It's good earth here. Mate, the rain is coming in.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
You don't need rain up here.
Well, you know what they say, Paul, eh? There's money in mud, there's not much in dust, eh?
Bloody right, Bruce, eh? The calves are fattened up and sold off at around 150 kilos, or 5 months old. Now, Bruce's product is much redder in colour than the very young white veal, or milk-fed veal.
Veal, as you take it, is probably only 10 days to a fortnight old.
Oh, really?
And
so I've been eating very, very young.
Very young beef, yeah. And it's very nice too.
It's beautiful, but now I'm feeling slightly bad.
No, never feel bad, eh?
Okay, I won't. Bruce is trying to teach me the complexities of canine communication. Normally I just bark. Come around you go.